Hello everyone! You may be familiar with an old class of mine called the Focus Beats that I unfortunately had to cancel due to reasons. Mantis girl! And ever since a lot of the sounds and full songs became lost media as per my request, I'm sure y'all have been dying to know when I'm gonna bring them back, or even if I'm gonna bring them back. So, am I gonna bring the Focus Beats back? Well, yes and no. I will be bringing the Focus Beats back in the future, but they will not be joined by the O's. You know how Indigo Blocky made her own Lost Landscapes-esque replacement for the O's called the Downbeats? I was thinking I could do something like that. But what should it be called? Well, Mantis Girl went up and Indigo Blocky went down. So what direction am I gonna go? Left or right? I'm gonna go back. Ladies, gents, and everyone else, please give a warm welcome to the Backbeats! Created by their mysterious creator to fill in the empty hole left by the Upbeats in the Griffin the Helabisky Cinematic Universe timeline, the Backbeats are finally ready to reveal themselves. So without further ado, let's meet the 5 single elementals. Alrighty, first up is Portabang, single elemental of Spore. You might recognize him from the ending of the Sunny Shoreline music video. He's like super grumpy all the time and doesn't enjoy going out a lot. You can tell by how gray his eyes are that he's not used to the sheer amount of light outside. When he is finally coaxed into emerging from the underground though, he plays the Chinese drums by hitting himself with his mini shrooms that grow on the bottom of his cap. During his spare time, he likes to tend to his garden of microorganisms and watch them evolve. Next is Trunkly, single elemental of Clay. If there's anything in the world Trunkly loves more than anything, it's chocolate. And luckily for him, it grows on trees. Or, well, it is a tree. Trunkly loves using his super long tongue to sample the Trunkle tree's tasty sap that tastes just like chocolate syrup. The bumps on his head can squeeze upwards to make an electric piano sound. But now that you mention it, he does look a little familiar. Nah, I must be imagining things. Our next single is Radybug, single elemental of Waste. You can't tell from her facial expression, but she's actually super friendly. She is just physically unable to smile. As a result, she doesn't make friends very easily. She can basically play any kind of bass by plucking the strings between her wings. How does she do it? With her legs, of course! Next we have Pluretro, single elemental of Planet. Like Radybug, Pluretro is super outgoing and fun-loving, and he can actually show it with his facial expressions this time, even if it's just with his eyes. He loves to gush about space and all the planets out there. But how does Pluretro talk without a mouth? Simple. He kind of glows. And that's good, so I suppose we should let him go on. Pluretro can control the ice crystals around him to make arcade drum sounds. The last Backbeat single is Wizzliz, single elemental of Magic. A sorceress in training, she hopes to one day learn all the spells in her favorite book, The Stupendous Scroll of Spells. But right now, all she can do is play a synth-based sound from her staff. Wizzliz was separated from her mom at birth, or at least that's what she tells everyone. Wizzliz also tells everyone she can't wait to see her mom again and show her all the spells she learned while she was gone. I wonder what Wizzliz is hiding. Well, that's everyone. I hope you all enjoyed the Backbeats and... Wait. What's that sound? Oh my gosh, it's Kikulus, single elemental of Focus, with a brand spanking new design! Right. After the destruction of his home dimension, Kikulus has sort of felt empty inside. What was once a wonderful place where he and his friends could play music all day is gone now, and he only has himself to blame for it. Kikulus' eye can see into the future, and he actually saw the cataclysm coming, but he just didn't warn anyone about it because he didn't want to cause any trouble. Now Kikulus drifts through the subdimension, the world between worlds, with Neptune, the only other survivor of the cataclysm. At least as far as he's aware. As he and Neptune drift through the subdimension, Kikulus can't help but imagine what could have been a bright future for him and his dimension had he warned everyone about the cataclysm in time. And that's everyone! I hope you all enjoy the Backbeats, and I'll see you all in the Focus Frontier Remaster! That's right, every Focus Beat Island, including the 8 unreleased ones, are getting remastered! These will all take place inside Kikulus' imagination as he wonders what could have been. And this means the Focus Beat class will no longer be lost media. Well, I'll see you all in the Focus Frontier Remaster. Take care, y'all!